Morning. Today we're at Charlie's 4x4 and my video is going to start in an unusual way today because I've got a car to review, I've got a coffee to review, and I've got a house to review, and it'll all come together as you watch the video, so check it out. So as you can see, we've got here 2017 GLE 350D Coupe. And I quite like the way this car looks because it has the silhouette of a muscle car, but it's jacked up a bit for the Kenyan roads. And the nice thing about this engine is that it's a 3-litre diesel with 255 horsepower and I think 475 pound-feet of torque. So it's not a slow bug either. It's really pretty in this, I'd say, pearlescent white. I think the right term to call it is the diamond white color. I think that's the color code. I love Benzes because they're so well engineered, and one quirky thing about this car is the front tires are narrower than the rear tires, so it's quite something to feel on the road. You feel more planted and it's generally a good car. I'm not a car reviewer, but honestly I like Benzes and I know them. So why don't we check out the things that matter, like the interior. So I quite like the interior of these cars because you feel wrapped as if you're in a cocoon, and generally you have a good high seating position. If you're tall like me, you wouldn't want to be in the back of this thing, but honestly, this is one of those cars you drive yourself, you don't get driven in. And ideally, I love the flat bottom steering wheel. The interior is nicely well laid out. There's some off-roading controls here, so you could take it to Nairobi National Park if you want, or on a nice road trip up to Nyanyuki or something like that. And the sound system is pretty great. That's one thing that's a plus for me. Storage, there's plenty of storage in the car. There's a big panoramic sunroof and very nice LED interior lighting. I wish we had it at night so you could see that, but well, I want to just take this on the road right now because honestly, it's a good car. Okay, so far I've taken off and basically driven into traffic, so I have no idea the capabilities of this car yet. But all in all, I like the seating position. Very well comfortable in this car, and it's nice and bright with this big panoramic roof. And brakes are good. I guess you need that in traffic, but even the music system is pretty good, but we can't play music because YouTube. But yeah, very comfortable in the chair, good bolstering, very easy to drive around town. Now that the roads opened up, I've managed to get a feel of the car. It's quite pushy, it's quite punchy, and I tend to drive closer to the line, so every time I'm on the line the steering vibrates a bit. That's good. There's plenty of safety features, and I love the fact it has comfort indicators. I was just talking about how the interior is like fully leather, like probably like around 5 cows thick, man. There's so much leather in this car, it's amazing. And yeah, we're just turning off the highway now into Karen proper. quite a nice car. Good. Lots of traffic, but what a nice ride here. Otherwise, let me tell you about where we are. We're in Sandalwood on the waterfront in Karen. And behind me is one of the biggest sunken sitting rooms in Nairobi in terms of volume, height, and a bit of width. It's got a nice fireplace and a nice view. Come check it out. So, what a fantastic way to be greeted into this house. The entryway is quite spacious and there's a guest bathroom over there. To my left, there's the dining room, and on another split level, here is like a family nook where you can put your TV. But the true expanse is this main sunken living room. Beautiful. I think it's about 20 feet high and lots of interesting spaces to put big artwork. I wouldn't put a TV in this space. I'd make it as cozy as possible, and really, it's quite impressive. Let's have a look at the kitchen while I tell you how much this house costs. This is one of the best spacious kitchens I've ever seen. We've got an island in the middle, and everything has got its own fittings. There's an oven, there's a microwave, there's an induction cooker and a gas cooker, and a double sink, and a very big window that looks out onto the main side. My favorite part is the pantry, because my girlfriend and I love a big pantry. We hide our fridge in there, we hide our snacks, everything, no one goes in. Before we get on to the rest of the house, I just want to disclose to you that this house is going for 170 million shillings. Why? Because it's a 5-bedroom house and it's on one of the most prime gated communities I've ever been to, because right over there there's a private dam and you're right on the waterfront, so you have really good energy next to the water. That's one thing I'd say. But the garden is spacious enough, it's half an acre, and you get a nice beautiful kitchen like this. Yeah, now let's move on. Now we walk into the dining room. It's a big spacious space. I think you can put a nice round table. A round table will fit here perfectly. A good round table that fits 8 people. Fantastically right here. You have a small balcony over here so you can come sip some coffee and maybe have a cigar as you have a look at the nice waterfront there. It's really pretty, and the garden is, we'll get to the garden, it's amazing. So one of the key pluses of this place is that it's a sunken room. The whole house is on different levels, probably three levels. And this room at the bottom can be multi-purpose. It could be a private guest room. It could be, in my opinion, a home office or even a home gym. There's a lot of flexibility here. It doesn't have to be a bedroom because it's got all the amenities you need. You've got a very nice big shower and toilet and sink and some closets here. And there's still a nice ground floor view of the dam over there. Here we are on like a mid-level. And there's a very nice wraparound balcony behind me. But this ideally is a family like landing, like family nook or something. And I think quite a nice sized TV and a nice comfy L-shaped couch would fit here. And you still got amazing views and it wraps around the entire room. Let's head upstairs. Once you land up here where there are at least 3 bedrooms, you can take time and appreciate the architecture in this building, because as you can see, this is now the entire height of the main sitting room down there, and it gives you a commanding view of your compound, your house. And really this window is fantastic. It's huge, and you just get the trees perfectly framed. Every time you wake up and you come out of your room and stuff, it's a good place to stop and check out this. Well, let's check out the bedrooms. Looking at it, there are 2 bedrooms here with their own unique personalities, and then there's one that's rather special on this level. So to my left, there is one room here that's facing the driveway, and it's got a massive window, and it's framed in this A-frame bit of the house right underneath the front door, and it's got its own shower and all that, a walk-in closet. I would use this room as a guest room, honestly, because also it's closer to the stairs and it gives you privacy at the back. The room on the right has its own unique personality, where it feels a bit more like a spa room, like a more comfortable room, something you'd give maybe your mother-in-law if she comes to visit, or something like another guest room. And there's a very nice tub in there and a nice view of the lake again. We're going up to the highest point of the house because tucked away in the attic space is something truly unique. Unique in the sense that you've got vaulted ceilings, your own private fireplace, some nice slit windows to let in some light, and a big door that keeps you secure in your own master bedroom. That's right, this is the master bedroom. It's tucked in here. You've got beautiful beams that are supporting the roof, and the real plus is the master bathroom, because I think this is probably my favorite tub, and my girlfriend will be extremely jealous that I found a tub like this. So let's have a look at that. Of course, as you're walking towards it, there's a massive walk-in closet over there, and my favorite thing, this bathtub that's freestanding right in the middle of the bathroom. You've got 2 big showers, I'd say his and hers, and also 2 sinks, so you can share your teeth brushing time at night or whatever. Who knows what you guys get up to. One of the lovely things about this property is the front garden, because there are a lot of mature trees over here, and you have a nice spot to park your car. In fact, you can have probably 5 cars in this compound, and you can be dropped off right at your main door in a covered portico over here where you don't get rained on after a long day's work. You walk straight into your beautiful house, and really it's very quiet over here, but the real gem is on the other side of the property, because this half acre is on the waterfront, and you get to walk on this beautiful bridge. It's pretty much a nice neighborhood to live in, because you have amenities like a swimming pool, a gym, a common guest house, and also your own private property that sits on half an acre, 5 bedrooms, very mature trees, mature garden. You've got an acacia, you've got 2, we call them what here? We call them blue gums. I think these are eucalyptus trees. It's really a fantastic quiet place to live in Carrot. So all in all, I'd say the best deal you can get here is 170 million for the house, but if you throw in an extra 8 million, just 8 million, you get the car as well. Thanks for watching.